when I say we as a Christian, because totally I'm going to speak for like as a Christian, as a follower now, it's all magizapa in on the bono masa agizaka tzumrum chachaba mabono happen as ba in a car as we will try to learn. So as an ajak tzumrum agizaka down there in our we have committed, we have decided to follow God. Yes, that's the reason why you are here. Because if not, you will be somewhere else. Even in your local church or in our church. It's just that we love God. That's the reason why we're all here. Now, we'll see something here that it's not like easy muscle. It's not a very easy journey. We have a cost. To walk with God, there is a cost. Even if you walk with God, even if you don't walk with God, there is always a cost. The cost is this. Alima, that's about that's what you will reject is that Tanilama was a reject. Alima, Petron. No, Tanala, that's about Tanilama by Naponje, Tanila is on the Mishi, Changraba and the avoid us. Ta Iba Maziga. Now, Matthew chapter 18, when Jesus saw the crowd around him, he gave orders to cross to the other side of the lake. And then when I said lake, the river of Galilee. Now, when Jesus saw the crowd around him, he gave orders to cross to the other side of the lake. We won't tune in that. But then a teacher of the law, now we will see that, then a teacher of the law, a certain scribe, came to him and said, "Teacher, I will follow you wherever you go." Jesus replied, "Fox have dens and birds have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head." We will see two people. We are dealing with the first person. Now, this is it. When Jesus saw the crowd around him, he gave orders, he gave an order to cross to the other side of the lake. To cross, the river of Galilee, see one. That's about like order. Then a teacher of law comes. A teacher of the law, that's no, you will see an NKJV a certain scribe. And now came to him and said, "Teacher, I will follow you wherever you go." That's it. Now, what we will see here is that script, that's about script, a member of a learned class in ancient Israel through New Testament times, studying the script, which means Torah, and serving as copyist, editor, and teacher. Scribe were associated with the priests, Pharisees, and responsible for teaching and regulating the laws as a group. They were often in conflicts with Jesus. Now, when we see Pharisee and Sadducee, that's about Jesus always referred them as hypocrite. But here, twist here that Iba scripture here, "Lord, I will follow you." That script, he's coming to him and saying, "Teacher, I will follow you wherever you go." Now, Jesus' response was what? And Jesus said this: "Fox have things, and birds have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head." Now we will see. So Jesus replied, this is fox have things. That's why they buy no. Now we will see that, and birds have nests. That's why they birds nests. The man of God, what? The Son of Man has no place to lay his head. Now there is something that we have to learn from here. Shururu doesn't know. Even the animals and birds, they have home to stay. But the Son of God doesn't have what? The Son of Man has no place to lay his head. Now, there is something that we need to take out something from here. We as a follower of Christ, and we say that almost all of us here say that I will follow you. I will follow you, that declares her Elizabeth. And even I, Lord, I will follow you. Wherever you go. And keep on following. You also sing the song that now if it goes to the left, we go to the left. It declares that. No. But God is saying that what is the cause? There will be a point where there will be a point where situation and God is referring to that. And as a follower of Christ, as we following for God, can we deny? Can we reflect? We will say that we will follow God, but we will follow God with the best trace I have. Sindap does not be trace Malaysia. Last Sunday, I just some show out some more that any time the local Malaysia, no, morally. We want to serve God. We say that we will follow God, but means sacrificing our time for Lord. Means winning soul for the lost. We are very much tiresome. In a sense, like for instance, seriously, me there. How do another thing I was like, I would we want to go for fellowship. We are so tired to go. We want to go for a prayer walk, but my leg is where is that? Wherever I go, I will follow you. There is going to be rejection. There's always going to be a rejection when we follow. There is a cost. We need to sacrifice something. If I not sacrifice it, are we doing that in our life? Tomorrow, I thought that in social media. Going after Jesus, going after God. I don't have any rest. You know what? There is going to be rejection. You know what? There was a lot of rejection. Being a father at a young age of around 23, what did I get? I got rejection. How did I get the rejection? Why? Being a father, why do you come to the church? That is going to be, that is I don't know what is going through. There is no place. There is no place. I was near on the whole, there was no place, there was rejection. Even after coming, there is still rejection in the youth. But by the grace of God, supernaturally, there is always means there is a cause of what we need to suffer. Suffering. In here the word I want to bring suffering. I'm so sorry. But there's going to be suffering in every area. First, now, second. Now another disciple said to him, Lord, first, let me go and bury my father. Now, there is another disciple. Now, we will see that there is another, that means he had a lot of disciples. Because here actually another disciple said to him, 12 disciples, but there are more disciples. Now, he says, Lord, first let me go and bury my father. Let me go and bury my father. And what did he say? But Jesus told him, follow me and let the dead bury their own dead. Now this situation, if I guess he has to, and then said, Lord, first let me go. Let me go and bury my father. But Jesus said, follow me and let the dead bury their own dead. Now, what do we learn from here? I brought 2 points. The 2 things we can learn from here is this: number 1, loving our God completely. God 증명이야 share 이봐야 증명이 가이신을 로에 이봐당이야. No, you need to love me with all of your heart, with all of your mind, with all of your soul. 아작 나나 그지래 아작 이 불라 니 미망자 completely. That's it, brother. He wants to follow God, but he is willing that no, I have to go back in burying my father's. No, and what did it say? In burying my father. That's it. We were babu chasser, but their mind was it can't have tumulong tanganulesa there. Many a times we say that we follow God, but asuno mulungjang tanganulya. Remember, this is the disciple. Disciple, that means we say that we will follow. I will follow, but let me first. Just example. What is that? God is telling to love me with all of your heart. And when I say love you with all of your heart, I want to say this. Mabada sir. Mababaje aruza. When there is Jesus, when you focus on God, joy will come. When you focus on God, good marks will come. When you focus on God, your business will grow. Yes. But when you let your education, when you let your business, when you let your self-desire be first, that is we are keeping God aside, and we are keeping our desire first. But what God is trying to say here is that no, you need to love me completely. And when you love me, very true. I need a experience also. But when you give Jesus first and when you go, that is the time. That is the time. We are giving our completely to God. No, this is the Bible verse that I want to bring again. Matthew 10:37-38. Whoever loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And whoever loves son or daughters more than me is not worthy of me. And whoever does not take his cross and follow me is not worthy of me. Now, how many of us are saying that I love you, Jesus? I want to follow you. No matter what, I will come to you. But where is your heart right now? Are you focusing on God? Or outside? Whether are you giving more importance to your boyfriend, to your girlfriend? I'm not saying that is sin. But keeping them as main priority, that becomes a sin. That's what. Are you keeping your education first rather than God? Are you going to be now, are you keeping church aside for your own self-desire? And God is saying that, no, you need to come. You need to come. Give all. You need to give all. Now, the second point that we learn from here is that worrying about other soul when we are not saved. 저는 대서라야. 야래야. 아스노 특함들 빨리 무장자나지. 미니스트리 농보리야. 비단라 막음서 노 비단라도 마 탕아이로만 비듬서 와나. Going back to the Bible verse again. But Jesus told, follow me and let the dead bury their own dead. 다스바 이나마시야 다는 아스바 이나마시르 아직. 아이번 아스노 정름된 저걸 영연이를 마세요. 아이번 아스노 다는 뭐 탐든 마오나지. 자가 we are too much, we are so much 탕나를 먹고 강아시리에 생겨. 탕나를 먹고 남았으냐. But you and I, we are not worrying about ourselves. We are not worrying about ourselves. The iba sermon, it was I just made it this morning. And when I was praying, these were the word that God had given to me. And today I want to say, are you sure? Na takam te short salimani. Doesn't it? I just want you to know this. Na takam te short salimani. Instead of worrying about others, I want you to worry about yourself. Asno adamakan pilmali. Asno tsamante zarase ma. Asno tanela no takam te paji tham. Ja share asno yi tsrum buji wa ba zi ba ja ji kang tong bang ji. That's no there's going to be fruitful, there's going to be change. But until and unless we are changed, and when we go into ministry, no, ni song e tai na mati. Why? Because our way of speaking, our living, our worship leading, our counseling, but at the end of the day, if we are not saved, our character will be opposite. So people will always say, ah, that's it. And then, aso milak pa aje effective message aso. Saka kutang milak siya aso tang lilia means salvation. Kaya milak si taliong aje kutang iba milak si. When you go and just say one, hey, God loves you. That is the time. That's the story change. God will just automatically change his or her life. There is power, and we have the power in us. Saka the thing is that I know salvation is strong. And even for me also, it took me very long time. I have been leading worship, I have been going to different revival, but at the end of the day, I was also very much confused in my salvation. Which means, it was so crushing, but at the end of the day, God is ready to do something. And when God is ready to do something, God just gives something. No? That's about my only experience. Not only I put this word. Now, coming back to what I remember. 23. Then he got into the boat, and his disciples followed him. Last time I did a preaching where it was about Jesus walking on the water. Like if you were there, I remember telling both that's about it's a visual, and I want you guys to represent yourself. See, we are a visual. So Asno represents him. That's why can represent it. Then he got into the boat and his disciples followed him. Suddenly a furious storm came up on the lake so that the wave swept over the boat, but Jesus was sleeping. What do we learn from here? Then he got into the boat. And as a disciple, as a lover of God, we might be following him. We are visited and now suddenly a furious storm came upon the lake. There is a journey that we always go on. About journey, the waves will come. But here we will see that. So the waves spread over the boat. What did he? But Jesus was sleeping. I love you, I will follow you, but Jesus is dead, and that in your or is sleeping is silent. And what makes Iba silent? Say Jesus is sleeping. Jesus was sleeping. Now meaning he sleep in meaning of sleep means rest. Now spiritually, in spiritual sense, we can say it is a situation in which the believer is weak, weary, and worn out. Now, at this instant, he is too lazy to pray. You have me a question. Now, he is lazy to pray. We all have Christ, we follow. But number one, this will happen. He is lazy to pray. Number one. Number two, fast or engage in Bible. He is lazy to pray, fast, or engage in Bible study. Like Shibaja, as on the lega, Tizanza. So to getting you doesn't want Tizanza. Seriously, doesn't want Tizanza. You're almost all lazy as a No. And he finds boring to participate in church activities. 저거라 선득다서 배나 액티비티 소문 안 되지 않아 없어요. Boring. You will feel bored. But deep down in your heart you will say that I have Christ because that all anointings is with you. We do not know asno kaya as mesin ba or asno tanila nung surupo ko ne da sa baya so ige mom de dore. Siya words na. That's why David apay time na ba do. That's ka pa wa years na pa ya mde tawa. Asno tanila nung so ko ne da sa baya ta mo ro da. Wa near words na. Tanila nung so ko ne da sa baya. Now, as a lover of God, as a servant of God, is Jesus sleeping right now? Do you feel lazy to read the Word of God? Do you feel lazy to pray? What is it? Do you feel lazy to share your faith with your friends? 이바제 눈이 컴퓨터 아직 이바제 말씀이 아마 있다. Now it's about to finish. The disciple went in walking, said, Lord, save us, we are going to drown. He replied, you of little faith, why are you so afraid? Then he got up and rebuked the wind and the waves, and it was completely calm. The men were amazed and asked, what kind of man is this? Even the winds and the waves obey him. Jesus was sleeping. Now next line, the disciples, they went and woke him up, saying, Lord, save us. We are going to drown. At the point of we are already messenger. You feel that you are so tried. Just like this disciple. Okay, just like this disciple. They went and woke him. No, Naya isu the new word. Isu ja Lord, save me. Natashi might in a witness, but in that Jesus silent buried. Maybe you knows you might be in the dry season completely right now. You might be physically here, but your spiritually will be so much far away. You might be in that position right now. In that kind of situation, are you ready? Are you willing to say, Lord, save me? Are you ready? Are you willing to say that? Do you have that attitude? It's going to end now. The moment when Jesus came inside, everything was solved. Everything was done. What I want to say from here is that you might be feeling dry right now, but just like a disciple just going back and waking up Jesus and saying, Lord, save me. Come. Lord, I'm not ashamed. I want to follow you. Denying yourself. That's about the way first and foremost, denying yourself. It's a step that you're going to take. It's between your reputation. No, now your faith is like coming up. What will my friend think? That might be the greatest. You're in your heart might be saying that, Lord, I want to give, yes. I want to revive myself. Lord, revive sinner, but again, you're so much shy that you're so much conscious about your surrounding that what will my friend think if I stand and say, Lord, it is very much hard for a believer. Worship that was the hardest moment for me. Because I knew that being leading in the worship, I've been telling, but now my recommitment, but no, that's not it. There are other calls, there are prayers, at that time, I was so much conscious, but what will my friends think? That's the final situation. But But I took that step. I took that step and I surrendered everything. I did not care what people said, but I just gave it. And the moment when I gave that, God opened doors to doors. God started blessing me in a very different way. And God started using me in a very different way. And right now, I'm also like, I want to testify something. But that one step, that was the time God again. He was very good. He said to me, I did not get any pleasure. But the moment when I came out to God, He just welcomed me. In fact, I can't today God wants to do that in your life. Asumaliba, yung point is up on our one clear that Pharisees is script but the word. He's also one. And the disciple ka aliba ana point ana one. One Kaya share, I will come, but let me just go back. That's it. And the script was here. What will I do? I want to follow you. That's about my no. You need to deny everything. The script. You know what? Jesus knew his heart. By the intention, by script, saka 증명 태적 슬라드 마지 기타니다 말려 보내다 신을 받은 아스바지 받은. That means 증명 태적 슬라드 마지 감시자 까자 먹어서 나 이낙 받은 you will not get any penny. But are you willing to do for the Lord? 단내분 누가 니 속에 있는 캐릭터는 느끼지 않았어. 가방은 yes, I want to follow you. 아니 여러분 뭐 saka what was so important? His family was most important for him. What is important? Now, last month, you might be here sitting. Are you ready to say to the Lord with openness? I deny everything. I don't care what people say, but I am coming. I leave my reputation. 작곡자 있어. 니 그냥 다시 말 듣다니 빠나라. 나이 영시상. 다 이방 거지. 아스는 게 아우르스 마르트. 이바 포인트 아스는 니 타나 빠나라. So what we're going to do is that we're going to have a prayer right now. We're going to have a prayer. Can you all stand up?